Guys, I'm here to film one last video today. I always end up having to film a lot of videos like at the end of the month, or just, you know, videos or just pile up and everything, but I'll hopefully try and publish them like over a couple of days. But anyway, and to get into what this video is about, it's for the monthly recommendations of October, and the theme is favourite mysteries. And I don't really read that many mysteries, but like most of the mysteries I read have like a thriller element to them, so I only have 3 to recommend. Not that they're like my favourites, but they're just the mysteries that I've really enjoyed because I really was thinking a lot while I was reading them, and I figured out who all the bad people were, and I was like, yes, but the win. But it's just, it makes me feel so good when I pick someone and it's just like, yes, I knew it. But yes, I'm excited to get into the 3 books that are mysteries that I really enjoyed. So the first book I'd like to recommend is Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. This is a great book, and even if you only watch the movie, like I know that's a bad thing to say, but the movie was really well done. Like I really enjoyed the movie actually, like so much. It did a really great job showing the story, and Emily Blunt is just amazing. I love her so much, but the book is also great. But seriously, the whole book you are trying to figure out who killed Megan, and there's so many different people that it could be that you're trying to pick up the smallest little clues. But she is such an unreliable narrative, Rachel, who is the main character, that you really don't know what to think, because anything that she could be talking about, there could be something else happening on the side that you just don't realize. And she is an alcoholic, and she's a drunk, and she does everything that's wrong, and she goes stalks people, but like she gets really involved in this case and wants to find out, and it's just such an interesting story. And I really recommend this book. Like it's one of my biggest read books I've seen on Goodreads, so everyone needs to read it. Oh my god, I'm getting so flushed. What's going on? I've noticed that having red hair really highlights it when I feel really hot. Maybe I shouldn't be wearing knitwear. Oh my god, I'm like dying. I'm dying. But yes, Rachel was a really interesting character, and I really liked having the different perspectives in this book of all the 3 females that are like the main characters, and just the plot was great, and just like once you get to those last 50 pages it gets so intense, and I just highly recommend. The next book I'd like to recommend is Black Ice by Becca Fitzpatrick. Again, this is another like murder mystery of sorts. It's really interesting. I really enjoy trying to figure it out, because with this book, the first chapter of this book is a murder taking place, and then the rest of the book you're trying to really figure out who this murderer is and how it relates to everyone and all the characters. And I loved it so much because there is so many different characters that you don't really know what to think, and when you've read the book you feel like it should have been really obvious, and then it wasn't, and you're just like, oh my god. But I really enjoyed this book, even though the main character could get really annoying and the romance was a bit stupid. Just the mystery elements of this book are worth it if you want to read it. I really did like Becca Fitzpatrick's Hush Hush series, and I wanted to try a thriller from her, and it was really good. I see it as sort of like a more like young adult version of Girl on the Train, because that is an adult book, but I really recommend this because if you figure out who the murderer is, it's just like, yes. And the last book I'd like to recommend is one that I recently finished, like literally the last book I just read, and that is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerri Maniscalco. And oh my god, I seriously feel like I may be in a slump, but I just don't stop reading. Like I have to keep reading to finish my goals, but I don't feel like reading. But it's like I feel worse not reading than reading books that I'm not really caring about, because the last couple I've just felt pretty averagely about them. Like I'm still rating them like 5 stars or 4 stars or 3. Like my feelings of just not caring about anything that I'm reading can't be a problem with my star rating, because it's not like I enjoy the books that I'm reading, but like I have such trouble. It's just, I'm hating everything right now and it's killing me. But I loved how the main character Audrey got so obsessed with the idea of who Jack the Ripper was, and how it just kept getting more gruesome and she was getting more involved, and then all these great characters, and then you're trying to figure out who the murderer is, and it's just so like crazy. Like there is only 300 pages in this book, and every page of it was amazing, and there's even like photos in that to like compliment. Like when I find one, I'll just get the photo from the first page, but it shows you like diagrams of like back in those times how people, oh my god, it went really dark, how people did like surgeries and that, and like how there's so much, there's like so much bloodiness in it, but it's just such a like, you need to keep reading to figure out who Jack the Ripper is. And I really recommend this book, and I really want to read Hunting Prince Dracula, but I can't right now because I have so many other books to read. I'm slowly dying inside, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. But yes, I totally recommend this. So these are the 3 books I'd like to recommend because they're very good mysteries, and I also like them because I guessed who the killers were in all of them. So I was just like, yes, for the win. I'm so awesome for the win. Yeah, awesome. But yes, these are all great. They're all different, and I just really recommend them. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.